So the first thing I want to do to create this decision box and show the results is actually first create labels in text boxes and buttons. I should now press Ctrl Alt X and I should see this over there. So I need first of all label, which is enter your age and then text box and then a button. Okay, so it's a huge text box. I can actually make this smaller like this and I can then get rid of this. So the label should read enter your age. Did I start recording? Yes, okay. And then this is your text box. The button should have a text submit. Right, this text box I'm giving it a name age txt and I'm also giving the application a name. By clicking on the application window on the form one I will write driving license authority. So enter your age. First of all I will enter my age and then what I want to do, if my age is above 18 then it should show me congratulations you are eligible. If it is below 18 then it should show me sorry you're not eligible to apply for a driving license. So double click on submit. You will come over here in the code and then I will now write my code. So first of all I have a number coming from the text box. I have to convert this to integer, right? Integer or double? Why should I convert this to integer? Integer or double? Integer. Why not double? Because there are no decimals. Your numbers age cannot be technically it can be, but normally when you tell your age it cannot be in points. So I have 4 types of int: byte, short, int, long. Which int should I select? All of these are integers: byte, short, int, long. What is integer? A whole number, which is not a fraction. Byte, short, int, long. Now because I'm storing age, the age can be maximum anybody normally is 100, 110, 20 maximum, not more than this. So short is 65,536 capacity. Bytes capacity is how much now? You should tell me. 255. 0 to 255. The capacity of byte is 0 to 255. So it is good programming. If you convert this to integer, it is also okay, it will work. But you will, yes, so let's complete this. Byte age is equal to byte dot parse or byte or convert dot to int32 or 16, whatever you want to do. Parse. Inside this you write the text of that text box. Age txt dot text. So now I have the age in byte actually. Okay. So now since I have the age of the user, the next thing I will do is, let me write this comment, get the age and convert to integer. Now check if the age is above 18 then allow, otherwise don't allow. So this is what I want to do basically. So if comes now, if age, which one should I use? These logical operators. Which of these logical operators should I use? Greater than, greater or equal to 18. Any other way? How about greater than 17? This is also okay, right? So these are two things, two ways you can do the same thing. Greater than or equal to 18 or greater than 17. Now these curly brackets should come. Then show what? Message box dot show congratulations you are eligible. Else do what? Sorry you are not eligible. Okay, should this work? Is there anything missing? Nothing missing. So it's very simple. So let's try running. And it says, let me write 17 or 16. Submit. Sorry, you're not eligible. Right, 18. Congratulations, you're eligible. So it helps. It is actually making decisions for me. This is how you make. Used to have only two options, which was yes or no. Users' age is greater than 18, then congratulations. It's not greater than 18, then sorry, you're not eligible. Now you have three options actually. You have to make decision for three. If it is red, then show stop. If it is orange, you should show prepare. If it is green, then you should do display go. Now, how many of you say we can do this in one decision box? Can we? Shayum? Marium, did you also do this? No? She did this and then she started eating her thumb. So you're not sure. How many of you say we can do it in two decision box? One. How many of you say we can do this in three decision boxes? One. Do you guys have an opinion? In how many decision box can we do it? One or three? Okay. Three. One. Neither one nor three. Did you say two? Yes, two. We need. Remember, Boolean is also always giving us two things, true or false. Boolean is giving us two things only, true or false. That's all. So if we have two outcomes, like congratulations or sorry, then we can do it in one. If we have only one outcome, then we can also do it one. If we have two, we can do it in one. If we have three, then we have to add one more, which is two decision boxes. So right now we have to do two decision boxes to model this. And by the way, let me show you the previous exercise without else. Okay, yeah, with else. Sorry. So this has two actually conditions that can come true. So we'll now save this and create a new project, and I'll call it decision making exercise 3. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So now I have three decisions to make. So I'll do this. Control Alt X, label, and then a text box. And then a button. Okay, now my label should be enter traffic signals color, traffic light color, and this is submit, and this is my text box. The name of the text box I will keep anything which I can remember, light txt. Okay, now look what I am doing. I have a text box and I have a submit button. What I will do now is I will create two ifs. How? First of all, I need to actually take the input. The integer should be what? Sorry, the input should be what? A string, green, orange, or red. So I will do this. Uh, String. I will just copy light is equal to light txt dot text. Do I need to convert it to a string? Yes or no? Somebody said no? Yes, Aisha, you said no. I don't need to convert this to a string. Are you sure? You have to be sure. You're right. It is already a string. No need for conversion. So we have a string already, whatever the user has entered. So I need to make a decision if light dot equals. This is how you compare strings. If light dot equals green message box dot show what? Go. Okay, I'll say. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. Let's complete this if, and I'll tell you why it's dot equals. Okay. Let me write green now. Actually, there are a few ways you can compare two strings with each other. Uh, we say go. Okay. Now let me tell you. You create another decision box like this. Else if light dot equals red, then you do this message box dot equals what? Stop. And then else. Sorry. Yeah, it's show. It should be show. Message box dot show. Stop. And else, this else is the last else. You know, the false. It means it will only come over here only if it is orange. Message box dot show prepare to go. Prepare to go. Do you understand these three decisions making? First decision true, and now this is false. After false you write if, meaning another decision. This is second decision box, and then this is the false of the second decision box. Now let's write this green, red, or whatever. Green is working, go. Red, stop. How about orange? Prepare. Understand this now? Three decisions. Three outcomes, two decisions. Three outcomes, red, orange, and green. You can model three outcomes in two decision boxes minimum. You cannot model this in one. So we have two decision boxes over here. If you map this to your flowchart, this is your first decision box. This guy is your first decision box. This guy is your second decision box. You will reach your second decision box if your first is false. If the first is true, then you will come here and you will never go here. If your first is true, listen to me carefully. If your first is true, you will come here and you will never go here. If your first is false, you will lazim. You know lazim? Necessary. You will go here. The execution will go here. And then it will actually, this is not a statement, this is another decision box. And in this decision box, it is asking true or false. If it is true, then it will go here, and it will never go here. Never meaning it is not possible that this is true and that this is true and it goes here. It is not possible. If this guy is true, this decision, then it will go here and it will skip this one. However, if this is false, then it will not go here, it will go here, and this is necessary. Yes, tell me. Yes, I did not write. I did not write because I don't need to check. When you have only three options, for example, let me show this scenario to you. I have this scenario. If the age entered from a text box, it is important to understand this because now we are getting a little bit more complex in the ifs. If the age is more than 55, then senior. If it is between 30 to 55, it is adult. If it is between 20 to 30, it is youth. If it is between 30 to 20, it is teenager. If it is between 3 to 13, then it is a child. Then if it's less than 2, then it's an infant. This is how normally you categorize people according to their ages. Do you see the scenario and you understand this? Do you understand the scenario at least? How we implement this, it is secondary. You understand the scenario, ladies? Or is only Asma over here? Aisha, I mean. Okay, so I'll now create this exercise using a little bit more complex if. Now look at this. I go and create a new project. Making decisions AX4, and very simple interface. Label, age, text box for age, and then button. So I will label age. I'll give it some text. Enter age, button, submit, and this text box name age txt I will keep. So I've got a very simple interface. When I submit this, now is when the magic should happen. What is that magic? It should now categorize the age. Okay. So what I will do, first of all, I need to convert the string to integer. String to integer, not string to double. Okay. So I have this int age is equal to int.parse age txt.text. So I've got the age in text form. Now the decisions should come in. The decisions should look like this. Let me write this over there. Age more than 55, senior. Okay, I have to write this. So can you? Alright, so we'll get a little bit more delayed over here. Let me draw this flowchart myself. You take age as input and then you take a decision. Age greater than, can you help me? 55. True. Who can help me? Senior. False. Check what? Check what? No. Check age is greater than 30. Age is greater than 30. True. Adult. False. When more than 20. More than 20. What happens? It is true. Youth, can you see this? Can you read this? Let me use black. It is 20. What happens when it is false? False. I will continue this over there. When it is false, it means now more or equal to 13. Age greater than or equal to 13. What happens if it is true? Teenager. If it is false, what happens? Then another decision box. Age greater than or equal to 3. If it is true, then what happens? Child. Otherwise, what? So, do I make, what should I do over here? Age is less than or equal to 2, right? Therefore, say please. Infant, directly infant, no need to make decisions because obviously it is less than 3. So I have my decision box here. I will now do this. If more than 55, if age is greater than 55, then do what? Message box dot show what? Senior. Are you guys following this? And else if. Now notice something. When I have only one statement to execute, then there is no need for the curly braces, the curly brackets. There is no need for the curly brackets when after if only one statement should execute. If more than one statement, if a condition is true, then you put the curly brackets. So right now I'm not putting any curly bracket. Now I'm asking another decision. If age is greater than 30, then do what? Message box dot show adult. Else if age is greater than 20, did you finish? Can you bring an ice cream for me? Yes, please. No. I'm just joking. It's okay. If age is greater than 13, message box dot show do what? Teenager. Anything wrong here? Fi shay galat? There is one thing galat. Yes. Greater than or equal to. It should be the logical operator in this case. It says more or equal to 13. So teenager. Another way to do it is greater than 12. 12. Both are nafs al-shay. Okay. So now else if I say age is greater than equal to 3. Message box dot show child. Else. So the last else does not have an if. It should not have an if because it is obvious. There is no decision over there. Infant. Did you guys follow this or it did not make sense at all? Anybody for who this did not make sense at all, please tell me now. Else? Red on the else? Because after else you should have a statement. If there is no statement, after, like for example, if I don't have this, then the else will have a red line. Because after else there should be a statement, meaning Else is like otherwise. Otherwise do what? You should define, do this. If you don't define this, it is like hissa, please bring for me ice cream. Otherwise what? You should ask me complete the sentence. So this is incomplete. So otherwise something should be there. So this is now finished. And if I run this, I'll give you time to copy this. Don't get worried. So I, for example, write over here 15 teenager, and if I write 99 senior, and if I write 25 youth, and if I write 35 adult, if I write 50 adult, if I write 55 still adult, 56 now senior. So this is my exercise of making many decisions together using if and else if. Do you guys understand the if and else if structure, how to make complex decisions? Now the next time